and welcome to the Blythswood Square apartment. So, to enter the building, you just want to walk up to these steps. All this parking on your right hand side is free for you to park in, but it is paid with a maximum of 2 hours stay. So, if we walk up these steps here, you'll see the black door with the label Blythswood Square Apartments on it. On your left, you'll find the keypad, which is how you enter the door. So you just want to enter the code that we gave you. Give the door a push, and that's you inside the building. Just make sure this is shut behind you and that the latch is caught so that it's locked. On your right hand side, you'll find the key safe marked flat B, which is R1. You just want to enter the 4-digit code that we gave you, lining up with the middle line on key safe. And once you've done that, just push the black switch down and the key safe will open for you. Then you just want to collect the keys, pop it back up, and then jumble the code so that it locks behind you. So there's 2 ways you can access the apartment door. The first one is just by going up these steps here. And you'll find it straight in front of you, marked apartment B. Or the other way you can access it is by the lift. So to use this lift, you just want to go back down the steps as you've gone up. Go down the hall, past the stairs, and then you'll find the lift just here. So you want to take your keys and take this little black fob on the keys and just tap it here. You'll see it go green and the lift will open for you. And then just go in, press floor 1, and the door will shut, and then it will take you straight up to the apartment door. And that's you. So to access the front door, you just want to take the key that you just collected, pop it in the keyhole, turn it to the right, push the handle down, and that's you in. If you want the door locked, simply just turn this dial back to the right, you'll see the latch catch, and that's it locked. And to unlock it, just turn it back to the left. Just on your right, in this cupboard here, you'll find some stuff you might need. So you got your high chair, you've got your hoover, you got your mop bucket, but then at the back you have your trip switches. So if you lift this flap up, you can see all the switches. If any of the power is tripped or gone off in a certain area, simply just check that none of these flips have gone down, and if it has, just flip it back up, and that should fix the issue. On your right, you'll find little 2 light switches. This right hand side one, it just controls the light for this room here. And then the left hand side one is the light switch for this little hanging area that you've got in the hallway. You have your fire extinguisher here for you to use if needed. And then we also have the first bathroom just through this door here. The light switches are just on the left outside. The right hand one just turns on the big light at the top, and the left turns on the underfloor lighting. So in here, you've just got your toilet with the little flushes at the back. You've got a radiator to hang any towels you might want to dry. And then you've got your sink and mirror area. And just on this mirror, you've got a little light switch. To use the sink, simply just pull this dial out to turn the water on. And then if you want it to go to the hot water, this little red dot here, just turn the dial towards that. And that'll do hot water. And then for cold, just turn it to the right. And to turn it off, just push it back in. And then for the plug, this is simply just a push plug. So as you can see, that's it on now after I've just pushed it down. And then if I want to bring it back up, just push it in again. And then to lock the bathroom door, simply just turn this dial to the right and you'll see a latch, and then back to the left. To unlock it, For the hallway radiator, you'll find a little dial at the bottom. This is how you control the temperature coming out of it. So we can see these little lines here. So if we turn it to this symbol, this means the radiator is off and no heat will come out. If we turn to this one, this is the lowest setting that heat can come out. And this one being the highest here. Just walking through here is where you'll find the lovely kitchen and living room area, as well as your dining table just at the back. To use the TV, you simply just want to grab this remote here and press the on button at the top, and the TV will come on. And then use the little arrows just to navigate through any of the channels and the apps. Feel free to log into any of these apps, but please just make sure you're logged out after. If you want to get live TV, simply just go to the top and you'll see For You Live and Apps. Just go to Live and then you can scroll through any of the channels you might want. You also got your little shortcuts here just to go straight to any apps you want. And then your volume and then channels as well. To turn it off, just press the red off button again. Just here on the hall by the kitchen, you'll find 3 light switches. The right hand side one just turns on the big light. The middle one turns on the under unit light, as you can see. And the left one turns on the ceiling lights. So straight ahead, you've got your oven. To use this, you simply just want to make sure these dials are pushed out like this. It's already pushed out on that side. Set your temperature to whatever if you want. So if I want 180, I'll just have that pointing straight down. And then I'll just change it to whatever setting I might want. And as you can see, that comes on. To turn it off, just put it back to its original position. And then pop them both back in. This top one here is the microwave. So to use this, simply just make sure the dials are facing out and then turn it to the microwave setting, just the first one on the right, and you'll see the time come up. You can increase or decrease this time just with the dial on the right, turning to the right to increase the time, the left to decrease, and then just press your start stop button to turn it on and off again. You have your Nespresso machine just here on the counter. This is pretty easy to use. So you've got your water tank at the back, which needs to be full for you to use it properly. So to take this out, simply just pull it out, lift it up, and then you want to fill any water into this little lid here. And then you want to put it back on, just pop it in at an angle, and then push it back, and you'll feel it click into place. And then you want to lift this handle up, and this little gap here is where your pods will go. So put your pod in, close it, and then you can press any of these 2 buttons for a big one or a small one. Just behind the coffee machine, you also got your fuse switches. So you need to make sure that these are on if you want to use the hob. You got your kettle, you simply just fill this up, pop it on, and then flip this switch down, and you'll see the light come on. This will automatically flip up when it's done, or you can flip it up if you want to turn it off. You've got your hob and extractor fan just above it. So for the hob, to use it, simply just hold this power button on. And as you see, all the lights come on. And then these are all for each hob you want to use. So if I want to use this bottom right one, just hold down that one and you'll see it highlighted. And then you can press the plus button and that'll put it on straight away to 9, which is the highest heat. And if I want to reduce it, just press the minus button. And to turn it off, just hold the power button again. For the extractor fan, you'll find the controls just on the roof of it. So you have your light on the right hand side, which turns on those. And then you have your fan turning it on just with this little button here. And then these are just how strong the fan is. 2 being the middle and 3 being the highest. And then you can press the on button twice to turn it off completely, and then just turn the light switches off again. You have your toaster, which you just gotta make sure that's plugged in, and then simply just pop your bread in or whatever it is you're having, push this down, and that'll cook. And then if you want it to stop early, just press this eject button and it'll pop back up. And then you've got your dials for the temperature on it for how strong you want it to cook. And on your left, you just have your fridge. And then you have your sink area as well. So to use this sink, to turn the water on, simply just pull this dial to the right. Now put the water on. And then if you want hot water, you want it to be at this position here on the lowest. And if you want cold water, simply just turn it away from you. And that'll put the cold water on. And to turn it off, just put it back in. Just underneath the sink, you'll find your dishwasher. To use this, you've got your on button here. Just press that once and you'll see all the lights come on. Then you have the P button, which is program, and that will just cycle through all the different settings that you can see is highlighted. And when you found the one you want, just press the time button for however long you want it, and then close it, and that'll start. You also got your space for the washing up tablets. Just pop them in here, and then close this, and that's it. And then to turn it off, just press the on button again. You have your freezer on the right hand side. On the far left, you have your bin. Then underneath the sink is the fire blanket and any washing up bin bags you may need. For the radiator, it's just the same controls again with this dial and just twisting it to whatever temperature you want. To use the windows, you just want to grab these handles at the same time and just lift them up. For these light switches just here, this left one turns on the main light. The middle one turns on the ceiling lights here. And the right hand side one turns on the dining room ceiling lights. And then around the corner, you'll find the switch for the big light. And then next to these light switches, you'll find the thermostat. To use this, simply just press the circle in the middle, and you'll see saying receiving, which means it's connected to the boiler, and then you'll see the current temperature. So if I want it to be hotter, simply just tap these arrows up, and you'll see the target temperature, and it will just keep increasing until it reaches this temperature. And if I want it lower, just press the down arrows again to whatever you want, and that's it. Straight ahead, you'll find the first bedroom. Plenty of storage for you for any clothes. Lovely view onto the Glasgow centre. You'll find the little bedside lamps here, which can be controlled just with little switches on the side. And then the switches underneath are just for the big light if you want to turn it off once you're in bed. And it is the exact same on the other side with the big switch and then your bedside light switch. There's also another main switch just as you come in for that big light. And then your radiator, exact same way, just with your dials. Just at the bottom of the staircase, you'll find the intercom. So if someone's coming to visit you while you're here, they can just ring the buzzer. You can lift this phone up and you'll see the camera come on so you can see who's at the front door and you can talk to them through this. And then if you want to buzz them in to unlock the front door, just hold down this key button here, not let them into the main building. The switch is to the left of it, so the right hand side one controls the stairway lights. The middle one controls the other lights. And then the left one is for this main hall light. So going up the stairs is where you'll find the other 3 bedrooms. Hallway radiator, which has the same dial controls as the other one. 2 light switches, the left one controlling the main hall lights, and the right hand side one controlling the stair lights. You also find another lift access point, which you can just press and use by pushing that down, and that can take you downstairs, just like that. Another fire extinguisher to use if needed. And then over here we have our big main bathroom, as well as our washer and dryer. So for these switches here, the right hand side one is just the light for in here. Got your drying rack, and you got your ironing board, dryer and washer. So to use these, simply just turn it to whatever setting you want. So when it's in the upright position, that's off, sorry. Turning it to whatever blue line you want, we'll put it on that setting. So if I want a mixed fabrics wash, I'll just turn it down to that line, and then you'll see all the settings come up. And then simply just press the play button to start it. And then you have your drawer just on the left for any washing up liquid and softener. And then for the dryer, it's pretty much the same controls again. You have your on-off button to turn it on, and then turn the dial to whatever setting you'd like, and then you just press start or pause. And to turn it off, just put it back up to the top setting. And then for these 2 switches here, this middle one controls the under unit lights in the bathroom, and the left one puts on the main lights. As you can see, lovely new bathroom. So to use the bath, simply just control it by this little temperature dial here. So turning it on is just pulling it towards you, as you can see. And then if I want it to be hotter, simply just turn this to the left, and colder to the right. And if I want to change the head that it's using, so if I want to use this one here, you'll see this dial. Right now it's at the 2 symbol. Changing it to the 1, put on this head here. So simply just twist it down and round, and then it turns that one on. And then to turn it off, just press that back in. And then the plug is just a push plug, just like that. The bathroom sink is just the same as downstairs. Lift it up to let the water come out, then turning it left for hot and right for cold. Push it back down to off again, just with the same push plug. And you have your toilet with the flushers here. A little window if you want to let any steam out, which you just need to push this little keyhole in, turn to the left, and it will go out. And then for the shower, this is controlled by the top dial. So turning it to the right towards the 2 symbol, will turn on the side shower head, and turn it to the left, will turn on the main shower head. And then you can just control the temperature with the bottom dial. Turn to the right, making it colder. And if I want it to go hotter, you need to push this button in and then turn it to the left. And then to turn it off, just have it back in the middle. And you have another radiator here for you to dry your towels if you need. And then going back to the top of the stairs, just past this door, you'll find another lovely bedroom with an ensuite shower. So these switches here, the right hand side one turns on the main bedroom lights. The middle one turns on the bathroom lights. And the left one also turns on the bathroom lights. That's the left one is the main one, and then the middle one is the ceiling ones. So your toilet with a flusher, sink with the same controls, left and right, left for hot, right for cold. And then your shower is the same as the other one. So if I want to use the top shower head, simply just turn it to the left, to the 1 symbol, and if I want to use the small shower head, I'll just turn it to the right. And then you control the temperature with this dial here, turning it towards the hot or the cold. But just make sure if it's in the middle and it's up and you try and turn it left, it won't. Just push this button down and then you can turn it to the hot setting. You have a nice big radiator, which is just the exact same controls with your dials. You have your bedside lights with the switch to control it here, and then your more main light controls to turn it off and on. Lovely wardrobe for you, and then another great view straight onto the garden outside. So for the window, it's good to know if this is down. So right now it's unlocked here, but if it was down like this and screwed in, that means that the window is locked, so it won't go up. So if I want to unlock it, simply just unscrew this dial to the left, anti-clockwise, until it comes out, and then you can simply just push the window up, like that. So leaving this bedroom, back into the hallway, just on our right is the 3rd bedroom. Just plenty of space and a lovely ensuite shower and bathroom. The radiator, same controls as the other ones, just with the dials. You have your main lights here. You have your bedside lights with the switch to control them just below, and then your second bedside light controls. More storage for you. Lovely views out the window, straight onto the garden. And then for this is a good example. Right now it's locked. To unlock it, just twist this anti-clockwise until it goes up. And then you want to grab both of these handles at the same time with both hands, and then just lift it up, and that'll unlock the window for you. And then to lock it again, just push it back down and then screw it clockwise to the right. And that's the window locked. So just outside the bathroom, on the left, you got 2 switches. The right hand side one turns on these lights at the top, and then the left hand side one turns on the second lighting on the ceiling. So for the bath, these controls are a little bit different. So to turn it on, simply just pull this out. As you see, that turns it on. And then to change the setting from the main bath tap to the handle, you need to pull this little dial here out, which will turn it on. And then push this back down to turn it off. Left for hot, right for cold. And then for the plug, it's just another push plug. The shower controls, same as the other ones. Turning it to the left to the 1. Turn on that little small shower head, and then turn it to the right hand side. We'll turn on the rainfall shower head. And then your temperature control just below it. You got your mirror with a little switch, which if you press, will just turn on the backlighting. And then directly across is the last bedroom. The main light is just on your left as you come in. And then you have your radiator with the control at the bottom. Bedside light with the switches, big light switches. And again, plenty of storage for you with a lovely view out onto the garden. So this light switch here in the hallway is just a second switch for the main lights. And then to depart, simply just head back to the front door, making sure that you've turned off all the lights behind you. Just head out this door. Take your key, just pop that back in, turn it to the left, and just check that it's actually locked. And you can take the lift back down, or just head down these stairs. And then you want to pop these keys back in the key box that you got them from. Just popping in the code that we gave you. Push the black switch down. Pop the keys back in. Lift this cover back over. Jumble up the code. And then lift the cover over it. And then you just want to head back out this door here. Just turn this yellow to the left and pull it open, and that's you. Thank you very much for staying with us, and we hope to welcome you back in the future.